Hi, how are you? This is Tom from Vino 100 coming to you with your video wine tip this week. Today's discussion revolves around South African wines and specifically some reds today. South African wines oftentimes are really high in value and low in price. It's one of the best wine values out there in the world, South African wines. I have a couple of wines here. They're Pinotages, and I also have a Malbec. Now, a Pinotage is a hybrid grape. It was created in the 20s down in South Africa. It's a cross between Pinot Noir and Cinsault. Now, I'm going to be talking about an estate called Bellevue Estate. And Bellevue Estate was the first winery to commercially produce Pinotage, and it's been producing Pinotage ever since. And we're going to start off with a relatively inexpensive Pinotage. It's a great bottle of wine, a great value. It's called Cincinnati. Cincinnati is an entry-level Pinotage. However, it has in price, it's $9 a bottle, but it's a great bottle of wine, a great value. Nice richness to it. It starts off like a Pinot Noir, and there's a nice transition to it. It transitions to a nice, rich, spicy, a little hint of smoke on the finish, and it's just a great wine, full of flavor for $9 a bottle. You can't beat it. Now, this next Pinotage is also from the same estate. It's a step up from the Cincinnati. It's got a little oak aging to it. The wine is called Tumara, and it's aged in an oak barrel a nice amount of time, around a year, and it has a nice notes of vanilla to it. It's got it's richer in body than the Cincinnati. It also has that transition to it. It starts off like a Pinot Noir, but it transitions to has a nice level of richness, has a nice level of spice, a nice hint of smoke on the end, and also with a touch of vanilla. And Tumara, this is $17 a bottle, a great wine. Now, another Tumara wine, also from Bellevue Estate, the Tumara line. This is the Malbec. It's an 06 Malbec. It's actually one of my favorite Malbecs that I carry in the store. It's rich. It's got some nice vanilla on the finish, but nice concentration to it. It's heavier than the Pinotage, and it's full and heavy and spicy with a touch of smoke. A great bottle of Malbec. If you're a Malbec fan, you should try it because it's extraordinary. Now, lastly, I have a high-end tasting, or a high-end Pinotage. This one retails for $45 a bottle. It says PK Morkel. The Morkel family owns the Bellevue Estate. This is a beautiful Pinotage. It sees a nice amount of time in oak, really dense and deep. It's bigger than the Tumara Pinotage. It's more of a full-bodied wine, but it just really lingers on the palate. Nice density in the mouth. And if you're into Pinotages, you want to try a great one, that's what this is. PK Morkel, $45 a bottle. So that's my video wine tip this week. You really have to give South African wines a try or revisit them if you haven't had them in a long time. They've really come a long way, and this line that I have here is outstanding. So I hope to see you at the shop. We have some wine tasting going on today. On Saturday, we're going to have some Chilean and Argentinian wines open. So come on down, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks again.